Benjamin Netanyahu, one of Israel's longest-serving leaders and cleverest political operators, has surprised everyone by pulling off a landslide victory in a general election this week. His Likud party successfully fought off a challenge from the center-left Zionist Union, run by Isaac Herzog, who criticized Mr. Netanyahu's record on the economy and in international relations. While opinion polls before the vote showed Mr. Herzog's party 4 seats ahead of Likud, in the end, Mr. Netanyahu's party won 30 seats, 6 more than Mr. Herzog, and enough to give him first shot at forming a coalition and becoming prime minister for a 4th term. The surprise result came after a week of furious campaigning by Likud, in which Mr. Netanyahu pitched hard for votes from rival far-right parties by decisively rejecting the notion of ever creating a Palestinian state.
כל מי שהולך להקים היום מדינה פלסטינית, כל מי שהולך לפנות שטח היום פשוט נותן שטח התקפה לאסלאם הקיצוני נגד מדינת ישראל. זו המציאות האמיתית שנוצרה כאן בשנים האחרונות. מי שלא מבין את זה פשוט שם טומן את ראשו בחול. השמאל עושה את זה, הוא טומן את ראשו בחול פעם אחר פעם.
אישור תוכניות חדשות בירושלים וביהודה ושומרון יתחדש. אבל אם אתה ראש ממשלה, לא תקום מדינה פלסטינית.
אכן.
He also vowed to continue building housing inside Israeli settlements on occupied Palestinian lands, a major irritant in peace talks and in Israel's relations with the outside world. He also angered members of Israel's own Arab minority by warning Likudniks that Arab voters were going to the polls in droves. The strategy apparently worked, and now President Reuven Rivlin will almost certainly ask Mr. Netanyahu to form a new government comprising other right-wing and Orthodox Jewish parties. Another likely member of any coalition will be Kulanu, a new centrist party run by Moshe Kahlon, a former Netanyahu communications minister who Israelis love for having brought down cell phone charges. But the path ahead for him won't be easy. Mr. Kahlon will likely exact a high price for entering any coalition with Mr. Netanyahu, as would other potential partners, such as former finance minister Yair Lapid. In Israel's international relations, Mr. Netanyahu has over the past month burned bridges with the Obama administration, first by openly criticizing White House policy on Iran, then by rejecting any prospect of peace talks with the Palestinians this week. European countries, faced with a prime minister who is unrepentantly rejectionist on peace, may conclude that now is the time to put heavier sanctions on Israel over its 4.5-decade-old occupation of Palestinian lands. The leader, nicknamed King Bibi, has surprised everyone to come out in front again, but he's unlikely to have an easy 4th term, assuming he succeeds in forming a government. John Reed, Financial Times, Tel Aviv.